Welcome back to the underground lair. We have ourselves a vintage Teisco made, but it's the name is Tonemaster 100, model 100, with a steel reinforced neck. It is old. I don't see a way to get to a truss rod. This is going to be most likely wall art. It's a friend of mine whose brother had passed away years and years ago. And she just, it had been in a case for a long time, and she was just hoping to get it mainly just to be wall art. There it is in all its glory. It's 3 or so many pounds. There's some finish cracks, but I don't. It appears to be a bolt-on neck, but it also looks like it's a glued-in neck. We're gonna have to see what we see. Yeah, there's like finish cracks here on the neck joint. If we take off the this here, I don't know if there's any sort of adjustment for it on it, but I do want to see if this is the correct thing for it. It appears to line up. We won't know until we actually take the old one off. All in all, it's a two-piece body. Have no idea what kind of wood. It's got an aluminum pick guard, and my goal here is to replace the tuners, clean up the frets, and clean up the gobbledygook on the hardware as much as possible, so that she could put this on a stand next to our grand piano. Alright, so let me get these icky old 70s strings off of here. Okay, well, bad news. The measurements the dude gave me online did not fit for the other tuning machines. They simply are too close together to go in the holes. So we're left with these right there, but they're really hard to turn. So we have our favorite 3-in-1 oil. And I figure I just put this on there and in drops and see if it will make it better. I was hoping I could take the gear out and remove the pin, but that ain't happening. The two ends are welded in, so there's no way to get it out. I was hoping that with the pin removed, or the gear removed, it would come out, but that's not possible. So, turn them. They're turning easy now that there's some 3-in-1 oil on there. So I'm just going to get my So we've taken the bridge off, and we have a mild buffing compound, just letting it soak in a little bit because there's some surface rust on it, and we're going to give the same treatment to the pick guard and clean the wood around it. So that's the next step. I already cleaned the headstock off. I'm going to see if I have metal bushings I could put in there. If I don't, I'll use these. And I need a paper towel because my hands are messed up. Okay, it may not be stock, but it ain't gonna fall apart. like these plastic ones. I had some extra vintage Fender string or tuner bushings that is actually able to tap right in there, and I think it looks better. I think these white ones would have been okay, but I think they would have just fallen off over time or cracked and dried just like the original ones. So that's a win. I like that. Now I cleaned the controls. Let's see if they work. Slowly but surely they're going to clean up. Fluorescent lighting and no shielding is some of the stuff you're hearing in the background, the hum. And the fact that there's no ground wire currently because I took the bridge off. Oh yeah, that's cleaning up nice. That works. Tone pot. Doesn't seem to make... Oh yeah, it does. It does make quite a bit of difference. Cool. This is volume pot that's noise at. Look at that, it's cleaning up. Oh yeah. Love to hear it when things come back to life. Even though it's not going to be played, if you're going to do a job, do it right. You know what I mean? Okay, now. That's both pickups off. Bridge pickup. Oh yeah. Isn't that beautiful? Alright. The electronics live. I don't want to take the volume. Well, actually, you know what I can do. I know what I can do. Simple Green to the rescue with a toothbrush. One of the things I want to do is hit the volume knob and the tone knob. Just get some of the hand funk out of there. Just make it look nicer, right? Clean around the switches, all that kind of stuff. Just clean up this fingerboard. Major Gupta. This thing was loved and played, I'll tell you. Okay, well, our bridge piece shined up very nicely. There's still the pitting in it, but it's in the metal, can't really do much about it. Pickups polished up a little bit. Once again, there's still pitting in there, but there's nothing you can do about it. I said I was going to polish the frets. I haven't got there. And the more I like this, since we got metal, the headstock with those old fender bushings in it instead of those plastic ones, I think I like them even more now. I'm going to go ahead and polish the frets. Just to take a look at the frets here. The ones that have been polished and the ones that have not. We're using 1500 micro mesh here, 1500 grit micro mesh. Blowing a lot of that rust off these frets, or corrosion I should say, not really rust. Fret protector to protect the wood. Is probably the grodiest part of this guitar, these frets. I'll hit it with 1500 and 2400. You can see the body and the pickups quite a bit nicer. The bridge came out nicer, still pitting, but it is what it is. You could tell the owner played this thing. All the tops of the frets are gone. So he played it well. He bent them guitar strings, I'll tell you. Okay, I'll hit it with the 1500 and come back and show you. It's a lot better looking now, but we're going to put some oil on that fingerboard. Look at that mirror shine. Okay. And the pickups and the bridge, well, the tailpiece, the bridge goes here. So we're hitting it with some F1 oil now, just to moisturize the wood so it doesn't go cracking, since it's going to be on the wall, not in a case, or left in the basement. Ha ha ha. We did find out that there is nothing under here to adjust the neck. So it is what it is. But this is going to be a beautiful piece to put out there, and also it'll be a nice reminder for her and a conversation piece, perhaps. So here's our Tonemaster Model 100, but it's a Teisco to Howard. Somebody want to give me the phonetic pronunciation in the comments? That'd be awesome. But yeah, we got the fingerboard oiled. The fret's nice and polished. Yeah, nice stuff. It's just a shame that there's no adjustability in the neck. So with that, we're going to throw some strings on it so that it can be held up on the wall looking right. Okay, we have way high string height because the neck is bananaed, but we do have intonation on the two outside E strings. We have got it set up with some Ernie Ball 9 to 42s. Okay, let's give this Teisco, even though it's, let's see here, 10/64 string height. Can't help it. It doesn't have a truss rod. You can't fix it. Nice sustain too. Alright, that wraps it. Alright, thank you for joining us on in the underground lair while we bring this old Teisco Tonemaster 100 back to a point where it all works, and secondly, we cleaned it up quite a bit, and these things didn't sound bad. The other thing, it's going to be wall art. And isn't that, I mean, that's like teenager's wet dream sort of thing there, back in the 60s. So yeah, I'm very happy. We even found the right spot for the bridge. If you'd like to see your axe sharpened, bring it on down here and we'll get it set up for you. All you gotta do is go to Stringman Guitars on Facebook, hit PM, and we'll get you set up. Also, please like and subscribe. We are so close to getting monetized for the channel. That means a lot to me. It's been a lot of work. So I'm going to take the loose string ends off and I'm going to take it back to work to give to my friend. You have a wonderful evening. Peace.